How we doing, YouTube? It's your boy T, and I'll be doing a walkthrough video of how to get your CDL, your commercial driver license, without doing the skill test with using a military waiver. But before I start, I just want to put this out there. If you've never driven a trucking trailer of this size, or if you don't know what you're doing, or just have no idea, please do not take advantage of this video and get your CDL and you go out there and you get somebody hurt or killed. So if you have no idea what you're doing, I recommend, or I would prefer, that you go to CDL school and get the hands-on and get the experience, because driving a truck and trailer out there is, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's something serious. So again, if you have no clue what you're doing, please, again, please do not take advantage of this video and get somebody hurt. Alright, with that being said, so the video I'm doing is a walkthrough of how to get your CDL without doing the skill test by using a military waiver. I did this last week and it works. There's certain criteria that you have to do, or meet, my bad. Certain criteria that you have to meet. And with, say, a military waiver, that it tells you you have to be military. So if you don't meet the criteria, I'm sorry, but if you know somebody or people that do, just send them over to my channel and hopefully I can help them out. But first you have to be either active duty, reserves, or National Guard, and that's for all branches. I'm Army, so I'm going to say Army, but it's the same concept, it's the same waiver for all the branches. So once you meet that active duty, reserves, or National Guard, you have 1 year after you get out to use that waiver. So, for example, if today's your last day of being in service, like, hey, I'm done, I did my years, whatever, I'm paid my boots up, I'm done. So if today's your last day, you have 1 year from today to use that waiver. And after that 1 year, you can't use that waiver. You probably have to go to CDL school and take the skills test, unless there's other waivers out there, and then, that's cool. Alright, so next you have to be at 88 Mike, a motor transport operator or a truck driver. There's other MOSs, other jobs that you can use to substitute that, and on one of the links that I'll give you, it will say what jobs those are that you can use to substitute that, and it tells you what branches need to have that specific job. So next, this is it can make you or break you right here on this one. You have to be in a unit or company that has a tractor-like truck with a fifth wheel and a trailer with a kingpin. It can be a lowboy or one of your regular flat deck trailers, but it has to have the kingpin. And this is, like I said, this is the most important one for the waiver, to pass, to be valid, to be in a unit that has a tractor and trailer. Or if you were in a different unit or company and you have documentation, or if it's on your military license saying that you drove that tractor and trailer, then you can probably use that as well. So this waiver, I got my CDL in Tennessee, and the waiver that I use, I got it off my state website. I'm not sure about the other 49 states if they have this somewhat similar waiver, but I went to my government, or to my state webpage, which was tn.gov, and then I clicked on driver services, and then click on CDL, and it'll give you information about the CDL. But you'll scroll all the way down. At the bottom, there'll be a link. It's called a Highway for Heroes. So you'll click on that link, and it'll give you information about that Highway for Heroes, and it has a waiver. So you'll print that off. If your state doesn't have that waiver, some like similar, then you go to this other link, and it is a waiver for all 50 states. I didn't know about this one till later on, so I used my Tennessee one. But if your state don't have your state waiver, like you can use this one, and the website will be fmcsa dot dot gov, and then you'll click on registration, and then you'll click on military driver programs, and that will give you the requirements, information of what you need to, criteria that you need to fall under, and then you'll click on the waiver application form, and that's the waiver for all 50 states. So you'll print the waiver out either from your state page, or your state page, or that universal of all 50 states page. And then the next step is you got to take it to your commander or whoever's in command at your unit to sign that. And that's why I said that you have to be in a unit with a truck and trailer, because when your commander or whoever's signing it off, when they go through it, if you've never driven that, they can check off no, and there goes that waiver. So that's why I said it's important to be in a unit that has that kind of equipment, or if you got licensed and certified elsewhere and you can provide documentation, then they can be like, okay, even though you weren't a license here in this unit, but you were previously elsewhere, so okay, it may fly. So once you get the waiver signed, say the waiver's good. So your next step is you need to get you a DOT physical medical card. And you can go wherever they do physical or DOT physicals and get you one. You can go Google DOT physicals near me or whatnot. But just to let you know, when you go do your DOT physical, you will do a drug screen, a drug test. So if you're taking prescription medication or drugs, have that paperwork from your doctor on you. If you are doing drugs and you know that you're gonna fail, I'll recommend do what you gotta do to clean your system out so you don't fail the drug test. But I'll leave it at that. You do a drug test. So once you pass your DOT physical and you have your medical card, your next step is go to your local DMV, and you will have to take the CDL Class A General Knowledge Test, air brakes, and combination. But obviously, you studied for the test, because you just you don't walk in there and just go test without studying. But if you need study guides and stuff like that, your local DMV should have study guides, or you can go to your state webpage and should have study guides. But your local DMV should have study guides. So study, study, study. I mean, that's all I can say. Just keep on studying, because it is a lot of questions and they can be tricky or worded kind of weird. But again, study, 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 study. So once you're studied and you're ready to go, you go to your DMV. You'll provide whatever documentation they need. When I did mine last week, um, they asked for my social security, birth certificate, my driver license, two proofs of domicile, which I gave on my utility and my registration. They'll ask for your medical card, and then they'll ask for your waiver for the skills test. So you'll go in there, you'll test out on general knowledge, air brakes, combination, and once you pass all that, they'll give you your CDL Class A driver license, not permit. It's just the license. And yeah, I mean, it sounds that simple, and it kind of is. But the only hard part is, just gotta study, 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 get the waiver, get it signed and notarized because it has to be notarized. Um, Getting your medical card, your waiver, and just studying and testing out. If you do all of those and you meet the criteria, it can be that simple. It's like that simple, like yeah. But yet again, it's like when it comes to actually driving the truck and trailer or whatever, if you have no experience or don't know what you're doing, then it's gonna be very, very difficult. But as far as the paperwork stuff and like that, it can be really simple. Um, I did it last week and I was in and out 2 hours, but yet again, it was like a long line and everything. But yeah, I mean, if you have any more information or if you have like any more questions, just send a message and I'll get back with y'all. But yeah, that's how you get your CDO without doing the skills test with the military waiver. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be doing videos like this. So I hope you enjoyed. It was really simple, down to it. Again, if you have any questions or anything, just hit me up. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed.